I want to talk to you about storytelling in honor of one of the best storytellers of all time, Dr. Seuss. Everybody has a tale to tell. You have true stories about your life, your family, your friends, your culture, your upbringing. There are also stories that live and breathe solely in your imagination, brought to life by your mind in full flesh and color. There are stories specific to regions where they're told using words or phrases only the locals might know, or told in an accent different from your own that causes them to be interesting and engaging, and that can fire your imagination. There are also different ways to tell your story, straight up reading from a book or flowing through poetry, even poems then sung as the lyrics of a song, acted out in stage plays or movies, or expressed through art and drawings, or even through the movements of dance. You are storytellers every day, and stories are sung all around you. So many ways with no limit but your own imagination. Let it fly. Let's fly together as I tell you some tales in honor of great storytellers of all stripes today, this glorious Read Across America Day. Have fun. The story is called Epossumondas, and it's written by Colleen Sally and illustrated by Janet Stevens. When I read this story, I like to take it on down south because it was written in Louisiana. So here's my friend Epossumondas. Epossumondas was his mama and his auntie, sweet little patootie. They just loved him to death. Epossumondas used to go see his auntie most every day and nearly always gave him something to take along home with him. One day she gave him a piece of rich gold cake. Epossumondas took it in his hand, scrunched his hand up tight, and went along home. On his way home, he passed Alligator, and Alligator asked, "What you got, Epossumondas?" "Cake," he replied. Don't look much like cake to me," said Alligator. When Epossumondas got home, his mama looked at a fistful of crumbs and she said, "Epossumondas, what do you have in your hand?" "Cake, Mama. Auntie gave it to me." "Oh, Epossumondas, you don't have the sense you were born with. That's no way to carry cake. The way to carry cake is put the cake on your head, put a hat on your head, and come along home. Do you hear me, Epossumondas?" "Yes, Mama." By and by, on another day, when Epossumondas was visiting his auntie, this time she gave him a pound of freshly churned butter to take along home with him. Epossumondas put it on his head, put a hat on his head, and went along home. On his way home, he passed Raccoon, and Raccoon asked, "What you got, Epossumondas?" "Butter," he replied. Don't look much like butter to me," said Raccoon. When Epossumondas got home, his mama looked at him and she said, "Epossumondas, what do you have in that hat?" "Butter, Mama. Auntie gave it to me." "Oh, Epossumondas, you don't have the sense you were born with. That's no way to carry butter. Way to carry butter is you wrap it up in some leaves, carry it down to the brook, and you cool it in the water, and you cool it in the water, and you cool it in the water. Then you take it up careful in your hands and you come along home. Do you hear me, Epossumondas?" "Yes, Mama." By and by, on another day when Epossumondas was visiting his auntie, this time she gave him a sweet little puppy dog to take along home with him. So Epossumondas wrapped it up in some leaves and carried it down to the brook. And he cooled it in the water, and he cooled it in the water, and he cooled it in the water, and he took it up careful in his hands and went along home. On his way home, he passed Nutria, and Nutria asked, What you got, Epossumondas?" "A puppy," he replied. Don't look much like a puppy to me," said Nutria. When Epossumondas got home, his mama looked at that poor little bedraggled puppy and she said, "Epossumondas, what do you have in your hands?" "A puppy, Mama. Auntie gave it to me." "Oh, Epossumondas, you don't have the sense you were born with. That's no way to carry a puppy. The way to carry a puppy is put the puppy on the ground, tie a piece of string around that puppy dog's neck, take the piece of string, and you come along home. Do y'all hear me, Epossumondas?" Epossumondas? Yes, Mama. Well, by and by, another day when Epossumondas was visiting his auntie, this time she gave him a freshly baked loaf of bread, take along home with him. Epossumondas put the bread on the ground, tied a piece of string around it, took the other end of the string, and went along home. On his way home, he passed Armadillo, and Armadillo asked, "What you got, Epossumondas?" "Bread," he replied. Don't look much like bread to me," said Armadillo. When Epossumondas got home, his mama looked at that thing on the end of the string, and she said, "Epossumondas, what do you have on the end of that string?" "Bread, Mama. Auntie gave it to me." "Oh, Epossumondas, Epossumondas, you don't have the sense you were born with, you never did have the sense you were born with, you never will have the sense you were born with. Now, I'm not telling you any more ways of bringing truck home, and I don't want you going to see your auntie either. I'll go see her myself." And Epossumondas' mama got her basket, but before she left, she said, "Epossumondas, do you see those 6 pies cooling there on the porch?" "Yes, Mama." "Well, Epossumondas, you be careful about stepping on those pies." Then Mama went off to see Auntie. And then Epossumondas was careful about stepping on those pies. He stepped right in the middle of every one.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Senor Don Gato, a traditional song. This book is illustrated by John Manders. Oh, Senor Don Gato was a cat. On a high red roof Don Gato sat. He went there to read a letter, meow, meow, meow. Where the reading light was better, meow, meow, meow. 'Twas a love note for Don Gato. "I adore you," wrote the lady cat, who was fluffy, white, and nice and fat. There was not a sweeter kitty, meow, 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 in the country or the city, meow, meow, meow. And she said she'd wed Don Gato. Oh, Don Gato jumped so happily, he fell off the roof and broke his knee. Broke his ribs and all his whiskers, meow, 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 and his little solar plexus, meow, meow, meow. "Ay caramba," cried Don Gato. Then the doctors all came on the run, just to see if something could be done. And they held a consultation, meow, 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 about how to save their patient, meow, 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 how to save Senor Don Gato. But in spite of everything they tried, poor Senor Don Gato up and died. And it wasn't very merry, meow, 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 going to the cemetery, meow, 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 for the ending of Don Gato. When the funeral passed the market square, such a smell of fish was in the air, though his burial was slated, meow, meow, meow. He became reanimated, meow, meow, meow. He came back to life, Don Gato,